Hello there, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Jim Rats. As always, it is me, XFL Jim. And of course, I'm joined by the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the Miracle Mile himself. It is Uncle Rico, Erik.
I don't know. There's just a lot of trying after play. We're trying to make some stuff happen, and they're doing a little extra pushing and shoving. We're trying to get our fucking job done. They're just...
And we are trying to get our fucking job done here, Erik. That is what we are trying to do. To give the people what they want. Let's make some money. Yo, nice call on Bama first half, but what the hell happened in the second half?
Dude, didn't make enough shots, and they can't defend.
My experiment was fade one of the teams that I was continually fading and don't fade the other one. I faded Alabama. It worked out. I did not fade Purdue. No, sorry, I also faded Purdue. That did not work out.
I had a decent day. I mean, I hit Horn and the Lawyer props.
I jumped on those props with you.
I had Bama first half. It was just game just didn't get done for me. So
It just couldn't get done. Sports Facts. Sports Facts, were you not watching us yesterday when we told you we'd be going live tonight?
Sports Facts. Come on, buddy. You're better than that.
Come on. I expect more. I expect more out of you.
Sports Facts. If you would have went to Oklahoma State, you would have had better listening skills, buddy.
Where did he go to college?
I have no idea. I don't know who the guy is, man.
Not Oklahoma State, I'll tell you that much.
I wonder where. Oh, Sports Facts. If you don't mind chiming in, why don't you let everyone know where the hell you went to college, dude? That'd be a nice little.
Erik, so what did you think of the Final Four? We had Purdue taking down NC State, UConn taking down Alabama. Any takes, thoughts?
Close game for the first half in both. NC State, people just finally hit threes against them. I mean, that was the thing. People finally hit threes against NC State, and they just didn't have enough offense. They really only have Burns and Holmes that can create, that can do stuff. So that's one of the things that kind of stood out. And then the other one was in the other game, Bama hung. I mean, they played fast, but they couldn't make the threes that they needed to make to hang. And also, they attacked the rim way too much. I thought it should have been a mid-range game.
I feel like UConn is built to be able to beat just about anyone in this tournament.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, they have ways of dealing with every team.
But, I mean, the thing is, with them, how can I word this? Their practices are so intense, and their movement with offense, their movement, guys just don't stand still. And they forced everyone on the other team to be engaged defensively.
No, they're always mobile, dude.
Yeah, always.
They're always just running around like little rats. Little fucking rats out there. I hate them. So we have the big game, Erik. Vince asking, by the way. He's saying, I owe Erik an apology. Can't go tomorrow night with this on my chest. What's the apology? What's the apology, Vince?
Vince.
My man, what's the apology? But Erik, we have before us UConn versus Purdue. UConn is a 7-point favorite. Probably gonna go to like 6.5. Over under of 141.5. Sorry, 145.5. Plus 232 on the money line for the Boilermakers.
All right, so I have two bets in this game.
Oh, Lawyer hitting over 1.5 threes. That's what it was. Remember he talked about that yesterday with you.
Oh, okay.
So he owes you an apology.
Oh, okay. I got it.
What bets you riding with in the championship game, Erik?
First one, system play, Jimbo. Under 68.5 first half. This is the bet I make in the championship games. This is something you did and a lot of people do, is for the first and the second rounds, they play these unders. And when in reality, Sweet 16 and later, that's when these unders for the first half.
Don't when in reality me, Erik. It works for the first round. It works then too.
62% ATS this year, Sweet 16 or later, first half unders. Last 20 years, same scenario, 56%. Both teams I expect to play slow. Both teams I expect to filter the offense with the big guy. They're big guys. I just don't think we're going to see many fast break points. I think it's going to be a slow tempo. I'm going to play the under 68.5, and neither team really fouls that much, so I also like that as well.
I like that quite a bit. You got any player props for us?
I do have a player prop, Jim. Do you?
I don't have any player props. I'm trying to find the one that I want. Right here. Here we are. Game to go to overtime. Plus 1,400. I'm saying we're going to OT. 14-1.
Really?
Dude, I feel like both these teams have this weird destiny sort of quality to having, like, wanting to win. Purdue has a comeback factor. UConn is, like, just destroying all these teams. This is the head-to-head matchup that we're going to get a classic championship game. It's going to go to overtime.
I just want this tournament to be over, dude.
You're ready for it to be done?
Dude.
Honestly, I'm ready to just focus on the UFL. So, yes, me too.
No, I mean, like, I love basketball. I was a basketball player growing up. I fucking love basketball player. But this tournament, where are the buzzer beaters? You know, where's the 12-13 making a deep run? You know,
this is a pretty chalky tournament, yeah.
You know, where's the drama? There's been no drama at all. When you look at everything, when was the last game when there was kind of a little bit of drama? Tennessee, Purdue, not that much drama. I would probably say
it was probably like back in the first round.
Texas A&M,
A&M Houston in the second round.
That was the game that had a lot of drama. There's just been not many drama-filled games, and the Stanford Kansas game in the first half, that was one, but there's just not been that many drama-filled games, and it's kind of sucked. But you know, my player prop, look. Going to my boy Newton, give me Newton over 15.5 points. What's the main thing that stood out this whole year with Purdue basketball? They can't guard wings. Purdue has struggled doing that. Look at the last two rounds. Connect and Horn both lit up whoever was guarding them. Purdue's going to double UConn's big man. This is going to open up more looks. I think they're going to put Jones on Castle. That means either Lawyer or Smith is going to be guarding Newton, which is absolutely great for him because he's going to have the athletic matchup to get to the rack anytime he wants it. Look, give me Newton over 15.5 points.
The only other bet I'm looking at, Erik, it's going to be right away. Who should I take for the first basket?
Well, Edie's going to win the tip. Probably Edie. What's Edie?
Edie is the favorite at plus 320.
Yeah. Like it.
I'll take it. I'll take Edie first basket plus 320. It's not quite as fun doing first basket as it is doing first touchdown.
That's not, you don't like that one?
No, I love the pick, but there's something about doing the first touchdown bets in, like, especially college football that just hits different.
Yeah, I hear you.
Let's make some money chiming in. Purdue halftime, UConn full-time for him.
That's not bad.
UConn's been a slow start team. I don't hate that.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll get on that. That's plus 580 where I'm seeing
That's not bad.
I'll get on that. I'm not a player prop guy when it comes to these college basketball games. I'm going to go full narrative here. The Revenge Tour completes itself. The Redemption Tour hits its final arc. And Zach Edey, as the most annoying player in basketball, gets his win. Give me Purdue money line.
Jesus, Jim.
Plus 230. I hate the Lakers chases out because his back is just like killing him right now.
Oh. Most outstanding. We have a question about most outstanding MVP of the game. Sports Facts. That's most outstanding player, my friend.
I have the odds right here before you, Erik. I have those actually pulled up. Who do you think the favorite is?
Probably Edey.
No, it's Klingon.
Where are you finding this, dude?
This is our over at our pals over at Heritage Sports.
Player combos, player rebounds.
Klingon is plus 190 for the most outstanding player.
Plus 190. List them all to me, man.
So you have Klingon at plus 190, Edie at 224, Stephon Castle at 374, Tristan Newton at 650, Cam Spencer 1100, Braden Smith 35 to 1, Alex Caravan 40 to 1, Lance Jones 60 to 1, Fletcher Lawyer 100 to 1.
I kind of, gun to my head, I probably play Cam Smith.
Cam Spencer?
Cam Spencer, excuse me.
11 to 1. I'll throw a little shekel on him.
He's gonna have.
I'll throw a shekel.
He's gonna have Smith guarding him, and Smith is gonna get exposed. Smith's getting exposed every single game. Player specials. Let's look at these. Okay, let me read some of these for you.
Zach Edey is the top pick for like top point scorer.
Brandon Smith and Kristen Newton to combine for 20 plus assists. 27 to 1. Jesus, dude. That's a lot. Method of the first basket. Zach Edey free throw. Is that one?
Do they have an over under of how many free throws Zach Edey attempts?
I am not seeing that.
Because that's got to be a crazy number.
I'm not seeing player of the game stuff here. This is pissing me off.
Where are you at?
I'm just kind of like, I looked at DraftKings and I'm looking at FanDuel. Method of first basket.
What do they have for the method of first basket?
Zach Edey free throw 13 to 1.
That's not bad.
Zach Edey free throw 13 to 1.
What's Zach Edey layup? Zach Edey's points total is 24.5.
I actually maybe played the under that. It's crazy. So
the under's favored at minus 130. So
19 to 1. Zach Edey dunk, layup. Dunk is 24 to 1. Layup's 19 to 1. Other is plus 850. So that means a little jump hook. 3-pointers 250 to 1. 3 throws 13 to 1.
I might take the fucking. That layup number is not bad.
Yeah. 7'5" guy getting layups is always
at
awesome.
19 to 1. Yeah, crazy.
7'5" guy doing layups.
There's not too much else to talk about in this game.
No, I mean, we gave our bets. I mean, I really don't have any feel who's going to win. I mean, I think a lot of it depends.
Like every Purdue game, it depends on how they call Edey.
Yeah.
Erik, rate the tournament out of 10 this year.
4, 5.
Yeah, I was going to give it like a 5. It was all right. It was fine. Like, NC State's journey was pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess, but,
it felt like even the matchups we thought should be good ended up being blowouts at the end.
But at the end of the day, like, you remember the COVID year when Gonzaga played Baylor.
Like, are you talking about the year after COVID, like 21?
The year Baylor won their title.
I think that was 21, wasn't it?
Probably. And Baylor, clear number 1 team, kind of like UConn has been. You had an 11 seed in UCLA, play Gonzaga as an 11th seed, played Purdue. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of feels like that tournament was a little lackluster. This tournament's been a little lackluster. And in the finals, Baylor rolled them. I mean, I just want a close game. At this point, I just want a game with little effing drama.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I felt like even getting into like the Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4, a lot of matchups that we thought would be really good, even those turned into blowout games.
Yeah.
That were uncompetitive and boring. Like, I'm okay with, say, round of, like, give me one or the other. Give me, like, a Cinderella that goes deep, or give me like all the chalky picks go, but all the games are hyper competitive. We didn't get really either of that this year. Like NC State kind of, but not really.
But again, like even the games that went to OT, Creighton and Oregon went to OT. Somehow Creighton ended up covering that game.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Houston went to OT with Texas. That game was never really close.
Nope.
I mean, I feel sorry for Houston because Snead got hurt.
Yep.
I feel that we're going to see a change in college basketball now. We're going to put more emphasis. We're going to see more emphasis on having more of those guys that are seniors that you're going to get from like wherever.
Like transfer seniors coming in?
Correct.
I think that'll be a big push.
I think that's going to be a really big thing. Like, I'm not going to say you're going to find another Cadet, but you can find another, what's the guy's name? Cam Spence or whatever. Find someone like that, a PJ Walker from like a Michigan State. I know Michigan State didn't make that far. You could definitely find someone like that.
We do have a question from Let's Make Some Money 69. Is UConn team better this year than last year?
Yeah.
You could make the argument for sure. Yes, I would. Yeah. Just the way they've been blowing out everybody. They haven't even had a competitive game yet in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
What would you be more disappointed by? Purdue blowout over UConn or UConn blowout over Purdue?
Purdue.
Yeah. I would be so pissed at Purdue. Because if Purdue blows out UConn, it's some bullshit with like fouls on Edey.
Oh, God.
You know for a fact. And I would just hate that with a passion.
If that happens, I'd probably stop watching.
What? Any other takes and whatnot before we get out of here, Erik?
No. We are going to be live during the game, so make sure you guys check us out there. Do a little live betting and everything.
We'll be doing a live Gym Rats watch along.
And then, we're working on some of it for the future, so, be on the lookout for that too.
Yeah, we ain't going away anytime soon. Erik, before we go, would you like to do a little pick of the Japanese B-League Baseball League with me? Basketball League.
That's all you, buddy.
The Yamaguchi Pirates versus the Tokyo United Baseball Club. The Tokyo United Baseball Club is a 10.5-point favorite.
Is that just too much cheddar for you, man?
I'm rolling with the Patriots plus 10.5. Patriots plus 10.5. Oh, let's make some money. Thoughts on the women's championship?
Saw
that one coming. Saw it coming.
South Carolina is just too big, and that's something where I always like live betting, stuff like that. I was able to get South Carolina at plus money for the first half and for the game. When you have a team that comes out hot, that it's not sustainable, you can always look to fade them. That's what it was with Iowa. You knew that three-point shooting wasn't going to come. And also, I kind of feel like since Caitlin Clark got out to such a great start, scoring, 18, 17 points in that first quarter? You just look. It was like 3, 5, 4. It was the most quietest 30 points I've ever seen. But when you have such a great start, you kind of plateau like that. And look, I know that Sue Bird and Dana Taurasi are getting a lot of shit from non-UConn fans because they said that was not a foul on the moving screen. To me, watching those two talk and the game going on, I found that entertaining.
Yeah.
I found that really entertaining. So I think ESPN, I don't know, they try to do it with the Manning cast, but the Manning cast to me, I didn't get as much entertainment out of it as I did with Sue Bird.
So the way I kind of look for it is it works better. Like, we remember when they did the Rose Bowl and they do like the college football playoff games, they have like the coaches come on and talk.
Yeah.
Like, those can be super entertaining a lot of the times.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
I thought it worked a little bit like that. It worked pretty well. Manning cast, to me now, is like entirely dependent on who they have as a guest.
Yeah, because they need a host.
Yeah.
They need a host. I mean,
They
Sue
need-
Bird's really awkward the way she hosts it, but like they obviously are drinking something. They have little red cups, so it makes it sound
they
like
should be drinking something.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely a different feel.
They should be drinking something, damn it. Here's what we're going to do, by the way. We're going to do, I'm going to do a little Purdue Patriot parlay. So we're parlaying the Yamaguchi Patriots and the Purdue Boilermakers plus 1265.
Jesus, dude.
That's my last play. Sports Facts, Jim, what's the UFL bet for next week? Do we have lines out already? I doubt we have lines out. Because unlike the NFL, we don't get lines right away. Does DraftKings have anything?
Nothing.
Well, so here's the question then, Erik. What day do you think the UFL lines will drop?
Wednesday.
I was going to say Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday at the earliest. We have futures updates, though.
God,
haven't really changed much. All right, folks, I think that'll do it for this episode of Gym Rats. Make sure you tune in tomorrow evening for the Gym Rats National Championship watch-along. I'll be there. Uncle Rico will be there. Chase will be there. It'll be a blast. Love you guys. We'll see you next time for some more Gym Rats. Bye.